English has around 2 billion speakers, including second language speakers. Mandarin has around 1.5 billion. For people with low IQs, Mandarin is the language most people mean when they say Chinese. Mandarin, the language most people mean when they say Chinese. Correct, 10 out of 10. Hey yo, what the fuck is up, you buttercup? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome back to another Reddit video. Hi Pitney. As you can see today, I have my smart boy glasses on because today we're gonna be going through the subreddit r/iamverysmart. A subreddit where only the most dedicated Rick and Morty fans... Actually, you know what? That joke is a little bit tired right now. A subreddit where only the most dedicated Big Bang Theory fans come to conversate about things like quantum science, astrophysics, biology. As you can see, I am not part of those select few individuals, not by a long shot. But today we are going to explore the finest that this subreddit has to offer. I'll be famous one day, but for now I'm stuck in 2nd grade with a bunch of morons. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and move on from this post because I don't like bullying kids, you know. I'm not about that Leafy is here shit. Leafy is here, hey, you guys remember Leafy is here? I don't really care. I don't like any president. Well, I like roads and basic public services. I do too, which is why I'd rather the market provide them more cheaply and ethically. Well, at least we need the government to have armies to defend us. I would contend we don't need government at all. I spent 4 years in the Air Force and I can tell you firsthand, our military is incredibly bloated and inefficient. Not to mention, very little of what it does is defensive or in the service of individual liberty. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how libertarian would you say you are? 11. Doesn't get much more libertarian than anarchist. So you're telling me that a society without government would completely work in our modern world? Somehow I have my doubts. I don't know what it is about your viewpoint, but something about it just makes me think you're full of shit. Sorry bro, you may as well give up now. Intellectually, you're punching above your weight class. Sorry, I've been in the meeting, just seeing these now. The storm briefing took place at the Annabelle Fire Department as hundreds of Texans lined the streets to welcome him with chants of USA, Texas for Trump, we love Trump, Texas strong and we love Trump. You know what? I'm going into another meeting, sorry man. The only ones getting innocent people hurt are your buddies Antifa. Oh, and by the way, did you see? Nancy Pelosi just disavowed them. Oops. Go tend to your KKK and Antifa founding Democrat Party. I have a country to save. And by the way, yes, the Democrat Party did found the KKK. Google it. Shit, I'm going into another meeting. Hit you up soon though. And he just keeps playing along for God knows how much. I wonder how many messages does it take an intellectual to realize that they're being trolled? Well, apparently this many. My cabinet has highest IQ of any cabinet ever assembled. Our collective IQ is huge. Oh man, I'm so glad that the United States of America, one of the leading superpowers in the world right now, has such an intelligent president. We're all really lucky that they have a president with such a high IQ. Last week, I corrected my professor in art history class and she took it pretty hard. I basically proved her knowledge wrong and got thrown out of class for it. Thankfully, the rest of the students protested this move and followed me out. They asked me to hold the next class at my house and teach them the next chapter. Eventually, we all went to the department head and complained, so the teacher is now suspended and I have an A in the class. First of all, that's not how any fucking school in the world operates. Second of all, you know we're in the same class, right? We literally had a lecture today that you didn't even show up to, and you have the audacity to spread these lies? Hey dickhead! Don't lie on the internet about things that people can easily prove you wrong about. So you're doing most of the research, right? Actually, I was hoping to construct a PowerPoint. After all, we never discussed it in class. I'm pretty sure we did. I mean, if you're really adamant about doing the PowerPoint, I can do the research, it's no big deal. Not trying to be pushy, but yes, I am pretty adamant about it. But I would also be willing to come to terms with it if you really wanted to do the PowerPoint, because it does take a certain amount of intelligence to conduct the research. What do you mean? I'm saying I would understand if you feel more comfortable leaving the research to someone slightly more intelligent than yourself. And by the way, it's laughing out loud. Using ridiculous slang acronyms like that is not helping your case. If you want to have a successful group project and get a good grade on it, be sure to always be very patronizing to the person you're doing the project with, because nothing strengthens a work relationship quite like being an asshole. Trump challenges Tillerson to compare IQ tests. President Donald Trump is challenging Secretary of State Rex Tillerson to compare IQ tests if Tillerson did indeed ever call Trump a moron as reported. Trump tells Forbes magazine, "I think it's fake news, but if he did that, I guess we'll have to compare IQ tests, and you can tell who is going to win." Oh boy am I glad that the United States of America, one of the leading superpowers in the world right now, has such an intelligent president. I for one am very grateful that the president of the United States of America feels so secure about his IQ that he can focus on more important tasks than comparing IQ tests with other people. No, I meant you literally would not understand a word. I'm investigating the in vivo effects in S-pump of a few different speed 1 mutants with their PCNA binding sites altered. I understand so don't underestimate me. So I look at their RAD3 checkpoint dependency under overexpression and localization on the ribonucleotide reductase stop in SUC22. SUC22. Hey yo babes, give me that SUC22. Now see, I'm not a rocket quantum string theory scientist, but I'm pretty sure that everything Mr. Blue said right there can be explained in simple English. Honestly, the real test of intelligence is whether you can teach about your own project to somebody who doesn't understand it in a way that they would understand it. Sometimes I wonder if we'd have flying cars by now had civilization spent a little less brain energy contemplating football. Oh yeah, that pesky civilization, focusing on things like entertainment to pass the time. Like Neil, buddy, pal, dude, my guy. I understand you're a smart guy, and I respect that. You are a pretty smart individual, but there's really no need to be a dickhead about it. Just stick to being smart instead of being a smart ass. Google searches for how to move to Canada spiked 1,150% in the hours after Donald Trump won primaries in 7 states. People actually gotta Google that? Well, good thing they are planning to move to Canada, cause the USA don't need more dumbass people. Do you know all of the laws and regulations on what it takes to become a legal resident of Canada? I unfortunately do. For some reason I searched it up when I was in high school. On Google? So at dinner, my mum said I have more lab work to do. She's a scientist. Since you have more homework, let's see who can be fast. Now, what my mum meant was let's see who is the fastest. So I corrected her. Mum, fast is a verb. You are trying to describe an action that you or I could perform, which is an adverb. So say fastest. I'm such a bad son. Holy shit, we have a mix-up over here. Not only is it r/I'm very smart, it's a little bit of r/mad lads as well. Happy New Year! Thanks, but I don't celebrate New Year's. People like me are cognizant of the passing of time on a daily, if not a continuous basis, hence I have no need for such a holiday. Wow. You're aware of the passage of time. Such an intellectual. Such a smart person. They know that time is passing all the time. Every second, time is going by. And they are aware of this. And they know this. Wow. Oh my god, I love the song Alien by Britney Spears. Can't stop listening. I cannot believe, Jennifer, that a lady as beautiful, intelligent, and charming as you would ever enjoy listening, if one can even call it that, to talentless, computerized sounds created by large corporations for the sole purpose of profit. Yeah, how dare people enjoy things that they find enjoyable? Fucking hell, mate. Increasing the vernacular of a swath of individuals is sometimes rather perplexing, but best of luck to you. Ah, yes. I too have a dictionary. I remain completely adamant about my theory that big words were just created by people who are insecure about their intelligence to make themselves feel smarter. 3.1415926535897932384626433832795028419716939939937 etc. That is as much as I know. I am only 10. Back off. I bet you $10 you copied and pasted that off the internet. You shouldn't be even allowed on a computer, let alone on Facebook all day if you're 16 and still don't know the difference between there, and there. Seen that like 6 times a day. Shaking my head. How would anyone know though? No one has survived a heart attack. Then how come my uncle had 3 and my grandma had 2, yet they survived? Those symptoms scream struck to me. Coming from a Cornell alumni, that is. Not to brag or anything, but I am really fucking smart. So smart, in fact, that I can diagnose you without hearing any symptoms whatsoever. It doesn't matter if they don't know any of the symptoms. Their IQ is so high, they can take one look at a person and know exactly what's wrong with them. How many presidents from the United States does an average United States citizen know? I'm from Europe and I know 25 of them. Hey guys, guess what? I memorized the names of 25 dead people for no fucking reason. Total solar eclipses occur somewhere on Earth every 2 years or so just calm yourself when people tell you they're rare. Yes, but the last solar eclipse that was seen from the North American continent was 38 years ago, so to some they are rare. For your information, the Olympics moves around the world almost as much as eclipses and with the same frequency, yet nobody calls them rare. I like you and everything, but sometimes you come across as a pompous ass. Do you want people to be excited about our solar system or not? Odd that we live in a time where telling people what is true in the face of what is false comes across as being a pompous ass. No, deliberately missing the point, eclipses are rare in any given place on Earth to make a technical correction does. Neil, my guy, my dude, you are really testing my patience right now. I wanna like you. You're a smart guy, but you're also a cunt. How do you expect people to get excited about the things you're talking about if you're just a cunt? Oh hey, look, it's the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, tweeting again about how intelligent he is. Man, am I glad that the United States of America, one of the leading superpowers in the world right now, has such an intelligent president. Dude, I love you, man, but you gotta calm your tits about what you think your IQ is and stuff. Like, let your intellect speak for itself, you know? Some very solid advice. And the response: just saw this. I know you mean well, but fuck off. Normal people aren't quadlingual like me, so I consider it a skill I need to flaunt like a peacock. Quadrilingual, but apparently English was not one of them. If Batman wants so badly to be a bat, he might be more intriguing if, like Marvel's Daredevil, he were also blind, like a bat. Many people think bats are blind, but in fact they can see almost as well as humans. Neil, come on man, you're better than this. Neil the Grass fucking Tyson should not be making these kind of rookie mistakes. And that is all the time that we have for today, because otherwise my camera is just gonna run out of battery. So that's the video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, sick. If you haven't, you can fuck off, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye.